Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I let it begin by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Hawakakwadash. Our double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. To all the dedicated brothers out there that's giving their due diligence to serving Yahawah through his only begotten son, YAHAWASHI, in sincerity and truth. Alright, again, I'd like to say Shalom. Alright, today's topic, I'd like to touch on the winning attitude. Right, the winning attitude. There's a certain type of spirit, right, that you would have to tap into to to put yourself in the position of winning later down the road. There's a type of attitude that you're gonna have to adapt to be in that winning position. It's because you gotta, the scriptures talking about being born again, right? Because during the captivity that we had here in Babylon, we learned a lot of madness. We learned a lot of things that's not that we shouldn't be practicing, right? Being feminized and being offended literally by everything, right? Because it'd be times we'll be out there preaching, and we would say a so-called cuss word, and the individual that'll be listening will be offended by the whole ministry because of a brother cussing, because that's how the world thinks, right? This world will have you believe whatever they want you to believe, right? Because those elites, those that's on top, understood that though the prophets that would have to return would have to would have to be rough dealing with the kind of people that's going to be dealt with. So they understood, okay, let's have them be offended at certain things, so that way when the true prophets come about, they'll deny them, as they did before. Ain't no new thing under the sun. But again, going back into the topic though, there's a certain attitude that you would have to adapt to, or gravitate to, if that's a proper word to use for it. But there's a type of attitude that you're gonna have to learn for you to be put in the position to win. Because again, it's about, and that attitude is being submissive, man. Being, rolling with the spirit type of attitude. Because there's gonna be a lot of times when you're gonna want to do things, for your own benefits, own self gain. You want it now, whatever. That kind of that's not gonna work, right? The scriptures talking about before you eat, tarry one for another. There's gonna be times where you want to eat, you're hungry, but a brother might be taking long. Just just understanding that this is just not all about you, right? You're not head honcho, you're not big dog, right? You need to put yourself in a position of being a lowly servant, man. A humble servant of Yahawah Shem Shah. That's the attitude that's gonna win, right? You putting yourself under. The scriptures talking about when I'm weak, he is made strong. You putting yourself under a brother, right? Even though you might not, even though you might know more than the brother, you might actually be over the brother, but that's the winning mentality, right? So like always, Lord, one of this lessons edifying. We just gonna get straight to it, all right? Because already precepts is coming up. What is that? 3 and 15. 3 and 18. All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 3. So like, it's the book of Sirach, chapter 3, verse 18. Right, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Adawan Yahawah Shem Yahushua. See, the greater you are, the more you should be trying to humble yourself, especially you coming into this truth, because you understand you're actually a prince of the power. Right, you coming into this truth, you actually believe that you have an opportunity to be one of the elect. So that automatically puts you up. It puts you up a bracket. It puts you up a few stages compared to everybody else in the world. So you being in this truth, you understanding that you're a prince and that you could be a king, you should humble yourself even more. You don't come into this being proud, man. You don't have the kind of attitude, well, I'm a king, you know, this and that, I'm gonna get my way. No, we get exalted later, right? We're gonna get exalted later, and we leave that up to Yahawah Shem Yahushua. It's not up to us, man. Right? The Most High He's gonna give us praise and fame and glory where we was put to shame at, man. All right, this is the book of First Peter, chapter 5, verse 9. Is it 9? Not verse 6. Right, humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that He may exalt you in due time. That's the whole thing. We're all under subjection. We're all under the authority of Yahawah Shem Yahushua. We are under orders, right? So we're not here to be bigger and lords over anybody, because we ourselves are not exempt from judgment. That's the winning attitude, man. To understand your place, right? The winning attitude is to fear Yahawah Shem Yahushua at everything you do. Again, showing humility, being humble. It's the book of Colossians 3 and 12. Put on, therefore, as the elect of the Most High. Right? How do you do that? Holy and beloved. Bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering. So you put yourself as being a position of the elect of who the Most High chose by being separate. Beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, and long suffering. Let's read in the NLT. Since the Most High chose you to be the holy people He loves, you must clothe yourself with tender-hearted mercy, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Right? This is what it takes. Back to KJV. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as a Mashiach forgave you, so also do ye. Right? This is how you do it. This is how you put yourself in the position to win. Right? By you doing this, this is applied. This is the book of Matthew 7, verse 2. Right? For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. So you being humble, you being forgiven, tender-hearted, that's how Yahawah Shem Yahushua is going to be towards you. He's going to be merciful towards you the way you act towards others. Right? If you're merciful towards others, that's how the Heavenly Father is going to, that same spirit, that same action will He apply back to you. Right? See, the Heavenly Father is not unrighteous to forget your works and labor of love. And that's something we quote a lot. And that's a beautiful statement. By you knowing that, you know that by doing the right thing, it's all going to pay off. All right? Having the winning attitude, man. Because in the end of the day, we are going to receive the crown from Yahawah Shem Yahushua. So even though you know you're in the truth, even though you know that you could possibly be of the number because of your diligence, because of the spirit that's, been gifted to you, you're supposed to be even more humble. Right? That's why I think King David was in a humble spirit, because he saw somebody close to him bug the hell out, and that could happen to any one of us. So that should put us in the spirit of even being more, being more submissive, and being more thankful, and being driven more with fear towards the Lord, knowing that at any moment He could bug us out. Right? The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Other One. Many are in high places and of renown. So there's many people in high positions, known, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. So you having that winning attitude, the Most High is gonna provide you with more secrets, more things that could help you. Right? Why is the secrets? Why is the mysteries a big thing? Because the scriptures talk about wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. The mysteries and the secrets are just another level of wisdom. So by you having that, it's going to put you in a better position, especially in the last days. Right? And you'll be more stable. You knowing more, the more stable you are, the more convinced you're going to be. Right? Because even coming in, we knew a few precepts, from watching the elders and just understanding the, certain things that they was being said, and we felt like we was grounded. So the more that's revealed to you, it should put you in a position to even be more grounded. All right, again, the winning attitude, man. Because at any moment, you know, the Heavenly Father could choose somebody else. That's why you don't ever take the gift for granted, man. You don't ever take this truth for granted, right? And you show your appreciation and you being thankful through the things that you do, the way that you act, right? You could see that by you giving somebody a gift, right? If you gave somebody a gift and you put the gift down and didn't bother to thank you or anything, you would know that, okay, this man didn't really care. He didn't really appreciate what he got. You know, on the other hand, if you gave a man a gift and he was like, man, thank you, brother, thank you so much. You know, this is what I've been wanting. You know, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Just the gestures and the things that he does. And instead of putting the gift down, he put it on right away. Or he put it in a safe place. You know, and then still thanking. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High giving us this truth. We should be in a thankful position. And you thank the Heavenly Father by being about your business, man. Right? Getting rid of that old self and constantly renewing the spirit by doing, by doing what you got to do, being humble, man. Again, humility. That's really the key. You know, that's going to help out a lot, man. Right? Because that's the only people that YAHAWASHI is dealing with. Those that's willing to humble themselves down. Right? Just the book of Wisdom of Solomon 3 verse 9. Right? But it's like a day that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. Right? And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. So if you really faithful in loving YAHAWASHI, you're gonna abide with YAHAWASHI. You're gonna hold on tight, right? And because you trust in him, you shall understand this truth. If you trust in these scriptures and you trust of what the Most High could reveal to you, he's gonna give you the understanding. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he has cared for his elect. These are the only people YAHAWASHI is really dealing with. And to put yourself on as the elect, he says, therefore put on as the elect. You got to be humble, man. Right? Again, we don't know who the elect is, but the whole goal is to be of that number, if possible. Right? And the characteristics of an elect man is you being submissive. You owning up to your mistakes, you knowing when you're right, you know when you're right and still suffer wrongfully. You know, it is what it is, and knowing when you're wrong and you accept it. Take the rebuke, move on, and build from there, man. You're not supposed to be offended, man. That's because in the end of the day, if you believe that the brothers that you're around or the potential elect, that could be YAHAWASHI speaking to you through them. All right. But again, the Heavenly Father YAHAWASHI has care for their elect. And who is the elect? Those that humble themselves down, those that understood their task, those that don't put themselves up in the pedestal, man. All right. Because it's not what this is about. And if that's how you're thinking, you're not going to make it far at all, man. All right, this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 12, verse 36. Again, it pays off to be the elect, man. To be meek, to be humbling yourself down, man. Right? 2nd Esdras 12, verse 36. Thou only has been meek to know this secret of the highest. Therefore, write all these things that thou hast seen in the book and hide them, and teach them to the wise of the people, whose heart thou knowest may comprehend and keep these secrets. So these secrets are only revealed to those that may comprehend. Those that may comprehend is those who the YAHAWASHI shall open up their mind to receive this. And who's gonna open up who the Heavenly Father is gonna deal with to open up their mind and receive this is the meek. Right? That's the winning attitude, man. Right? The winning attitude, because why it's called the winning attitude? Because from the certain type of attitude that you perform, or the certain type of attitude that you put out there is gonna put you in a position to win. All right, so you being meek, you humbling down, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. Those that was never thought of has now worn the crown. right? Because you thinking the things that we're doing is in vain. You thinking we have no backbone. You think we're not really fighting for anything is because of our position. We let a lot of things slide. We're rolling through the spirit. You know, that's just how it has to be. All right, that's just how it has to be. It doesn't make us less than a man. No, we're using wisdom. All right, and that's how we need to think, because we're not supposed to do anything to get this ministry blame. We have way too much to lose. It's not just you as an individual acting up and they're gonna try to blame you. They're gonna try to take down the whole congregation. They're gonna try to take down every, that's just how Esau thinks. He's waiting for brothers to slip up. That's why we need to remain spiritual. All right, bring this other man off here. But again, that winning attitude, the winning attitude, right? Not a lot of people's understanding, but we almost up out of here, man. All right, we almost up out of here, and we gotta start tying up the way the way we conduct ourselves, the way we receive information, instead of being salty and uh combative. Being more accepting. Leave it, throwing up a prayer and leaving it to the hands of YAHAWASHI. And by doing so, a lot of your worries and a lot of your answers, not answers, your questions and a lot of your doubts will be answered, man. Everything that everything that you're going through, your burdens, the Most High will deal with it. It is what it is. We just need to understand that we have a mission here, and it ain't to be tough guy. It ain't to be tough guy, man. It ain't to be an asshole guy. We got to be serious. We got to be serious and understand what the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is. All right, this is the book of Sirach 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Right? Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not more wickedness. Slacky, I read the wrong. Here you go. Right here. Right, this is the book of Sirach 10 and 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker. That's the whole thing about it. The opposite of being humble, being submissive, is being standoffish, being resistant, combative. That's that pride nature. That's why I said the winning attitude is humility. It's the meek, the mind state of being meek. And the losing attitude is pride, being prideful, not wanting anybody to tell you nothing. You thinking you just know it all. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's going to get you hurt. That's going to get the congregation hurt. Right? And the beginning of pride is what? When one departed from the Most High. So ultimately, when you're prideful, you're not with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're actually away from him. And his heart is turned away from his Maker. Right? For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that has it shall pour out abomination. So the winning attitude is to be humble. The losing attitude is what? It's pride, because what? Pride puts you in a position of sin. And we understand what the wages of sin is death. And he that has it shall pour out abomination. That's the only thing that's the only kind of works that you're going to put out. You're going to manifest what? Abomination. And therefore the Adawan brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. So there's nothing good come from those that's proud. Right? That's why we could bring this out, right? Verse 7, pride is hateful before the Most High and men, and by both do one commit iniquity. Right? So that's why the Most High is going to turn this place upside down, because the Most High was never with this place. This place had a duty, and it's been fulfilled. Now he's getting ready to turn it over onto proper rulership, starting with Yahawashi. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Because this place was never promised to these people. This was just a temporary stay for them. Really, the earth was created for our sake. Right? Verse 14, the other one has cast down the thrones of proud princes. So anybody is proud, your throne is going to be cast down. You thinking you're up in a high horse, it's not going to work out for you. And set up the meek in their stead. The people that's going to replace those that's in rulership here today is the meek. Right? The other one has plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. Those are the ones that's going to win in the end, the lowly, which is going back into the word meek. All right, so I'm going to end off here. All right, I'm going to end off here, Lord willing. The lesson was edifying. You know, quick lesson just going into the winning mentality, the winning attitude, how you need to conduct yourself. And it's all throughout the scriptures, man. Right? It's not a hard concept to understand. Right? The Most High wants a sheep and not a goat. That's why I said the sheep to the right and the goats to the left. And Yahawashi said, "Come here, those that the Heavenly Father got set up, a place set up for him." All right, so I'm gonna end off here, Lord, on the lesson was edifying. I'm gonna end off by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Hawakakwadash. All right, double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, shalom.